Hey guys, it's me again, and here we are with more junk. Well, junk to some, but something great to me. So, what do we got today? We have a Switch game that I picked up. Actually, I didn't pick it up, it was a gift. So I was like, yes! So I had to thank my friend Jason for that one. And then we have a couple of Wii U games to look through. So what was the Switch game? It was Pokemon Snap. New Pokemon Snap. I love the name because we've been saying we want a new Pokemon Snap, we want new Pokemon Snap. And then they're like, alright, new Pokemon Snap. I don't know if they did that on purpose or what. But I like the title. It's pretty good so far. I didn't go deep into it yet because I like did the first 2 missions or something. But I have other things I'm focusing on right now. But this is on my list of things to do because I want to get this for a while, but he wanted to get me a game because I got him a game a long time ago, but I never wanted to pay $60 for this thing digitally because I have a digital. Most of my games on Switch are digital, so I was like, okay, well, this one time, and for some reason it's from Europe or PAL, Peggy 3, and it works because it's a region-free system, but it's nice that we're in this era with Nintendo doing that. So that's the Switch game that we got. Now let's go through some Wii U games. Now the first one is a launch game, but it's not bad. I think I need to get more time into it, but if I had a second player to try this stuff out with, it'd be Tank. Now they also have it on the eShop as well, but the thing is, you can't just go to this game's listing and just download the whole, game itself. They decided to try something else and made an extra, or another app for this called Tank DL. And it's like, okay, what is it? DLC, downloadable extras, whatever. We go into it, and it's basically the entirety of the game just split up into different sections. You pay just like $5 for this, $10 for that, $5 another for that, and then eventually you just come all together digitally as a full game. I don't think that was very smart. They should have just kept it at one full digital game, at the time probably like $50. So at this point it would probably be $20 if it were properly priced on the eShop. But you know what? Pretty good game. It's not amazing, but it's not too bad. Now the next one is, actually I don't have this one on me at the moment, but it's Breath of the Wild. I picked up a second copy that is also a misprint, and I thought, well, if I want to have my own as some kind of novelty, then I'll just go ahead and get that. So I did, and now we have a second copy of Breath of the Wild up there. I thought it wasn't really that interesting to show off because everyone knows about it, but yeah, so that's sitting up there. But I don't want to hoard 10, 20 copies of it because who knows, it might not be worth anything in the end. It also just makes people pissed off that you're pretty much doing what PS5 people do. So, alright, anyway, let's get to the stuff that I do have here. We have Star Fox Guard. Now, Star Fox Guard I already played on the digital download because I got Star Fox Zero digitally, with a bundle. So this came with it. And this was only $5. And normally, I think the game is like $15 on the eShop, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Excuse me. But as a game itself, it's pretty good. When you just use your gamepad to aim and shoot people. You'll get TV aim, shoot people, and use the gamepad to go to different little spots and stuff like that. It's a pretty neat little game, but I don't know. I wish Nintendo did a little more with it because it's a good concept. Now, these last 2 games, one I did not expect to actually like. In one, I already have digitally, but I want to get the physical copy. So, the first one is Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Sharp FE. I don't really know what the Sharp means, but I probably could look it up, but I'm too lazy to. But this is a Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem game. Now, I don't really know what this has to do with Shin Megami Tensei. I don't know much about that franchise. I know less about that than Fire Emblem, which isn't that much. So that says something. So I guess it's in that universe, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then we have Fire Emblem being put in there as some kind, like as mirages, which is kind of part of the, you know, title. I mean, you're in Tokyo, mirages, and then you do these sessions for being an idol. That's the whole point of the game, is you want to be the best idol you could possibly be and level up your stage ranks and all this stuff. It's basically a JRPG, just covered up by all this weird modern kind of wording and I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's the combat's good. I'll say that the combat's good. It's just the overall gameplay is very basic. You know, it gives me a Persona vibe. I don't know why. The dungeons do anyway. I don't know. Well, some of the dungeons. I'm talking about like the DLC dungeons, which are cool. But yeah, it's a very weird game, man. It's definitely worth a pickup. I mean, if you have a Wii U and you want to get it like cheap, and DLC will just be an extra like 10-15 bucks, you could get it on your Wii U again, just for novelty's sake. If you wanted it just to have it kind of like Breath of the Wild. Like, why would you get it on there if you could get it on Switch? Says me. But because the Switch version of Tokyo Mirage Sessions has all the DLC built into it, plus some new stuff. But I don't know. I think it's kind of neat on the Wii U. Uses some touchscreen stuff, nothing crazy, but it's like your cell phone or something. But I don't know, man. It's a good game, but it's a weird one, dude. Very weird. Now this game, again, like I said, I already own it digitally, and just yesterday I beat it 100%. And yeah, I think was it today or yesterday? I think it was today I beat it 100%. And I tried out some of the other game modes that come with it. And that is Shantae HalfGenie Hero for, obviously, the Wii U. Now, the fancy thing about this is that it is still sealed, because I have no intention of opening this. Because why would I open it if it's already on my system? And besides, it's a collector's item. I just wanted to kind of add my collection to be like, yeah, I played HalfGenie Hero. It's up there. Alright, you know, whatever. I don't know, you know what I mean. It's pretty cool. So, it's going to be probably worth something after the eShop shuts down. I keep saying that, but it's true. Things are going to go up. But, it's pretty good. It's one of those like Metroidvania-ish kind of platformers. It's not that hard. At least at first it's a little difficult, but once you get the ability to make your whipping hair, I guess you can call it, like faster and stronger, it gets pretty easy, I guess. But navigation, pretty well. The controls are pretty good. The controls also are really, really good. Very smooth. I mean, Shantae's got 1 speed, and it's not too fast, so I guess you could just say, you know, okay, it's doable. I wish you could be a little faster, though. Sometimes it just feels like it's dragging on, and it's kind of annoying. But you also have these things like transformation dances or dance forms. Some you get right off the bat, but some you have to go through the game and like unlock them. Not unlock them, but find them. Some of them, like, you don't need to beat the game, but it really helps. But holy shit, like some of the things that they hide, like not things, but some of the places where they hide some of these things can just piss me off. Like I had to use a guide for a few things, because I'm just like, you know what? No. I'm not going to just wander around these worlds, you know, for hours on end trying to figure out every little small bit and piece of it. One bit that really pissed me off was in Mermaid Falls, I think it's called, is the fact that you can use the crab to go up and down waterfalls. Yeah, I didn't know that. No, you know if you play the game. So, story, it's entertaining. Nothing too serious. I mean, it's serious, but, you know, it's serious, but not in a serious tone. It's very comedic in some ways. The animations, well, I'm gonna keep on with the story. It's I mean, I beat the whole game 100% in 12 hours, so you could probably beat the game maybe like 7 or 8 if you just went through the story quickly. But you want to get everything that is needed to get the good ending. So, yeah, it might take you 10 hours or so if you don't use guides, which I recommend you might if you get stuck, because at that point, it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. That's why I did, because I just lost my patience. And I didn't want to take too long to beat the game because I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, do that with okay. So the story again, not bad, passable, pretty good. Now the graphics, oh my god, it is so beautiful. Like, I think it's not hand drawn, but it's like a Flash kind of style, but it's very smooth. If you can want to correct me on what kind of animation style this is, go right ahead, so I actually know. But it's very detailed, but it's not like those cartoons that you see on modern TV shows or whatever for cartoons that are just so bright and ugly looking. This, I don't know, just something about this artwork, it just kind of works right for me. I don't know. And of course, the game seems to have a lot of, not fan service, but, kind of teeters towards that. And it makes you go, are they doing this on purpose? I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know. But it's kind of like Crash Bandicoot 4. Some of the things are, innuendos a lot of the time. Anyway, there's not really much more to talk about other than that. That's my current pickups in terms of everything. Mostly Wii U and one Switch game. I don't think I picked anything else up digitally, and I don't think so. Well, anyway, hope you enjoyed. My name is Alex, and I'll be seeing you next time. Farewell.